Today I'm going to do a little update on the Cub, show you what we got going on. I had issues with it starting, like the battery didn't seem to have a charge, and when I went to go take the battery out the other day to go get it tested, I pulled the cables off, and this cable fell apart in my hands, like the end that was crimped on came off. So I put a copper lug on here, new one, and then also heat shrunk the connection, as well as soldered it and crimped it. So this is a strong connection now, and I didn't mess with this end to the starter or whatever, but anyway, I guess that's a starter. But now it's not starting at all. It's like not even in crank. So I guess the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and try to get it started. I bet you it'll start right up as soon as I hook up the jumper cables to the Jeep. I drug the Cub over here from the garage. Probably should have just driven the Jeep over there, but the lighting's terrible. So anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get the jumper cables out and hook it up and get this thing started. It probably doesn't even need to have the Jeep started to get this thing going, obviously, but yeah, I think I need to replace this battery. I bought it when I got the Cub, and I just went to the Tractor Supply here, or Southern States I think it was actually, and picked this up, and it was the only one they had, so, and I was desperate at the time, so I just picked it up. It did well for the first year or whatever, but it doesn't seem to want to crank anymore. Doesn't seem to have the power, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade that. Not sure what to. I'd like to get a decent upgrade, something that can last me like 5 years. Any tips, hints, or whatever in the comments below, please. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead, hook up the jumper cables, get this thing started. Other things I want to do today is go ahead and clean out the engine bay a little bit, get all the dust out, and so this is a good before picture. It's pretty dusty. I also want to, on top of cleaning this up, I want to go ahead and change the oil, and already has fresh gas in it, but yeah, change the oil and in the oil filter. It's always interesting doing this by yourself. So we got it started up. We'll go ahead and put the choke all the way on. Alright, so yeah. Got it started up. I guess what we'll do is we'll let this get up to temperature and get the oil nice and hot, and then we'll go ahead and do the oil change. Okay, so got the side panels off. We changed the oil filter out. change the oil out, and go ahead and clean up the engine bay a little bit. It's pretty cruddy. But yeah. Let's get this thing running a little bit higher. Okay, now that the engine's gotten up somewhat up to temperature, that oil should come out a little bit easier. Go ahead and pull the drain plug from the bottom here. We'll let that drain out for a little bit. It actually looks pretty good. Well, I did just change it last season, so it shouldn't be bad. I guess we can go ahead and pull the oil filter. There we go. I have a feeling that was on a little too tight. Alright. I'm gonna get some paper towels, get some purple power stuff, and clean this thing up. This is the oil filter I've been using. I have all the user manuals for all of my vehicles basically on my phone. So lubrication table. I don't even know if y'all will be able to see that. It says 3 pints, 14 ounces, or 1.9 quarts. Okay, so something interesting. When I had the jumper cables hooked up to jump it, the front lights worked. Right? But when I went to disconnect it, I'm not sure if it was when I disconnected or what, but now the lights in the front aren't working, but the lights in the back are working. I'm not sure what's going on. And it could be the battery, because those look pretty dim. It probably is the battery, but I'm not sure. Somebody help me out. I know what I am gonna do. I'm gonna take the battery out and go get it tested. But when I jump it, it starts right away. Maybe I just need to switch this to the other side. I mean, that doesn't really make much sense, but I guess I could try it. But anyway, so we finished the cleanup. I think it turned out really nice. I don't want to turn it off, so sorry about the noise. It's pretty clean now. Gauges. But I guess what I'm going to do is go ahead and park it in my garage and take the battery out, check, make sure no oil is leaking anywhere from the oil change, and let's see, what else? Check the oil level too to see if I made it up as high as I need to. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Sounds like it's trying to die on me. It really doesn't want to stay down low. Oh, lights tried to flicker back on. Did you see that? The lights flickered. Yeah, I don't know. That's just weird. So I wonder if the lights will come on with just the key and not running. Yeah, it's so weird. Do the backlights come on? Backlights come on. Front lights, no. Interesting. So I'm pretty sure my battery is the culprit. I don't know. Let me see what y'all think. So I went ahead and checked to make sure that the oil filter wasn't leaking. We're good there. Everything looks nice and clean. I'm gonna wait for the oil to settle a little bit more before I check the dipstick. But anyway, the reason I bring y'all back. So I just went ahead. I don't even know if y'all can see this. Let me get my phone out. So I went ahead and switched the battery cable from this side here to the other side and put the lock washer, on the other side of it. I think it gives it a little bit better connection. Not that that makes any difference, but I am getting a little bit of light up front now. So, when I turn the key, see how it kind of comes on? Anyway, that's what I'm getting now. So I'm pretty sure it's just the battery that's dead. I'm hoping it's not hoping it's not like a charging issue or something like that. But I'm gonna go get that battery checked out, and I'll keep y'all updated.